All right, here we go with day 28. Well, today I didn't really get up right away and do stuff. I kind of laid down and laid around a little bit longer and put off getting up and doing my meditation. So, which now that I'm about ready to do this video, is gave me a good idea is that it's very important on how we start our days. Because it took me a little bit to get me to this point to get this idea, and as you can see, it's not flowing as well as it normally does, so maybe it will start to go once I get going here. But then I started to think that, for 3 hours I was just roaming around on the internet, ingesting everything and kind of wasting some of my energy. So, and I've noticed in the past, like for a while there, I used to do the power hour as soon as I got up, where I do 20 minutes of movement, 20 minutes of meditation, and 20 minutes of learning. And that kind of, when you get your day, it's crazy because whenever I do that first thing when I wake up, my day is totally different. It's like it energizes and puts an aim for your day. Some people think you should plan your day. I used to do, like, it's called Janning, where you kind of journal and plan the week. Um, I probably need to get back to that, but I lost it for a little while here. But maybe one day I'll talk about that too. But like, just even if you just don't want to plan the whole thing, just pick one thing you want to get done every day. Like, pick one task that you want to give your highest priority to, and do whatever you have to get that done. Mine has been do a video every day for the last 30 days. That's my highest priority. So, and then again, hydrate. Hydrate's a good thing when you get up. Uh, they recommend just drinking a big glass of water as soon as you get up, because that way, you rehydrate yourself after it. Maybe eat yourself something good for breakfast too, kind of get the energy going in the right direction. And then, like I was saying, it's for me, like I don't do a whole lot of heavy lifting at the moment because I've had neck issues over the last year. So I'm hoping once everything gets back to where it needs to be, then I'll do a little bit more of the lifting stuff. But as of right now, I'm just doing light movements, like even like little things like moving your arms, just kind of getting the joints moving actually even helps get your energy flowing in the day. So like when I'm about to do meditation, I kind of do that. I start, doing some movement, get the joints moving, getting the body moving, starting to get the energy flow and get it going, because it also helps that energy get going. And then you can kind of do your meditations, the breathing and all that. And like for me, it's the visualization of seeing myself as that person that I want to be. And it's crazy. The more I do it, man, it's getting. The more I am that person. It's weird because I've always heard it, but I never really practiced it and I never really did it. But now that I've done it every day for the last 28 days, 4 weeks in a row, I'm beginning to see what they're talking about. Like, even when I'm not on here doing videos, I feel more confident and excited and more joyous and joyful. Like, and like Elmer was talking today, I watched one of his videos, and he was talking about that. You gotta feel it, man. You have to feel it. Like, he was in prison for a while, and while he was in there, he learned how to feel successful with nothing. Like, even being in prison, because again, now, I'm not recommending you go to prison. No one does, but it just happened to be there, so he had to do something. But again, it's learning how to be at peace with yourself, be joyful, be excited, be in that moment, no matter what's going on in the outside world. So it was good practice for him, but for us, it's anything. It's not everything's going to go the way you want in the 3D world. But if you start focusing on the inside world and focusing on what's in here and what you want to create and have that aim and keep pushing no matter what, eventually you're going to create it. It like it drives me crazy that all we hear is MC squared by Einstein, and it's like some of these great thinkers of the world were only told certain things they were done that they had done, And then they're sitting there. I think it was him that said the most powerful force in this world is your imagination. But then what do we do to the people that have imaginations? Oh, you're a dreamer. Oh, you're just daydreaming. And it's like, so we like play it off like we're not supposed to do that. You got to get in this world, stay out of your imagination. When actually your imagination and everything in this world was created in someone's mind before it came into this world. So if everything that's created in this 3D world of the material was in here someone's head, I'm gonna say that's probably pretty powerful. I mean, come on. Maybe we should focus more on, I mean, there is no maybe about it. We should focus more on our imagination. See what we want to be it, feel it, imagine it. Like, be in that moment. Get excited about it, regardless of what's going on in the outside world. Because if you get excited on the inside with nothing, then you can do anything in this world. You can create anything. So yeah, but so that's why it's like the power of the human imagination is just so powerful, but yet I don't feel like it gets enough credit, man. So and me, I mean, I did it like I said before. I did it for years in softball. Never thought about doing it for anything else. Just I like to get in that zone before a game, like meditate, see myself making plays, see myself hitting the ball hard somewhere, see myself get excited doing it. But yet it worked for softball. Why didn't I do it in any other thing in your life? Anything in your life, if you want to see it, if you can see it, you'll be it. God, Wayne Dyer. Wayne Dyer, like everybody's like, oh, I'll believe it when I see it. And it's like, no, you'll see it when you believe it. That's the thing in the world is a lot of people think they think it the backwards. You know, we got to create it in the outside world first. No, you got to create it in here and then push it into the outside world. You know, man, and like the law of giving and receiving too. It's like everybody's asked, "What would you do if you won $1 million?" I'd give it away. Well, that's weird. It's not the law of receiving then giving. It's the law of giving then receiving. I say, why don't you start giving some money away, and you might win $1 million. You know, it's the opposite of you know the universe is a mirror. Whatever you put into it is what you get out of it. So when you notice that you're not getting good at it, start paying attention to what you're putting into it. You know, put in like I'm saying, like starting your day. First thing you do, you get on. Like I'm guilty of it too, so I'm not saying anything. But you know, we pick up this thing right here. You know, start looking at it, start doing stuff, and looking at you know your messages, Snapchat, WhatsApp, like all these things. They got Facebook, all these things they got on here that draws your attention away from in here. It brings your attention out here. Now, I'm not saying anything bad about any of this stuff. I like Facebook, I like WhatsApp, Snap, all that stuff. I do it too. But what I'm saying is before you start the day, maybe put that aside and start focus on you for a little bit before you start looking into the outside world. Like doing that meditation, doing journaling, doing you know a little bit of light movement, and again watching an inspirational video. You know, I noticed I used to do that. I used to watch like a Tony Robbins video or Dr. Joe Dispenza, like anything to kind of get my brain going in the right direction. And it feels like once you get your brain worked or woken up and it starts thinking, then it just totally changes the opposite. Like there's a Tony Robbins video where he talks for like 4 minutes about being grateful, and it totally shifts your energy, man. It's like we focus on so much of what we don't have, and instead we should be grateful for the things we do have in our life. You know, we need to shift that mindset to a positive thing. Like gratitude is so empowering, but we don't really do it. We always want, oh, I wish I had that. I wish I had this. And I just saw it the other day too. It was Jim Carrey that said he wishes everybody had money so they could realize that it's not the only thing in life that makes you happy. And it isn't. I mean, yes, of course, money's going to solve a lot of problems, and I want money too. But I want more money so I can give more money away and help more people and do the things I want to do. But again, I also like to, you know, I'm also grateful that I have a space here to do the things I want to do, that I have enough money to sustain this for the moment until I can create more and more and more content and get this off the ground. And it's a process like anything, but starting your day off it just totally changes it. So like today I was kind of sluggish for the first 2, 3, 4 hours of the day, and then finally I was like, all right, I got to do my meditation. I better get going. And now in the beginning of the meditation, I just wasn't feeling it. By the end, I finally got like finally started to get some energy, but then but that's why the experience was good, because the experience of me going through that made, inspired me to have this video, try to talk to you guys about it and see how to start your day off right and get things moving. And like even like Jim Quick taught something too, like how to get your brain going. Like I've been doing this a lot lately. You kind of, I think I showed it the other day. You stand up. I don't know if I can stand up here, and you just kind of go like this, cross line, and I just do that like 12 times, and then I go like this. This is my left arm, so right arm, and then you just kind of rub your earlobes and go up and down. Breathe in on the way down, breathe out on the way up. I do that 12 times, facing the east, and those two things kind of just get me going too. So there's just little things that we can do to get off on the right foot for the day. So, I mean, anybody can do it. I understand some people aren't very mobile, and, you know, they can't really do heavy lifting or heavy exercise, but even just, getting your joints loose, it helps. It helps get that energy in your body going. It helps getting the blood flowing. It helps getting everything going. And then, watching an inspiring video, and, maybe if I can find the link to that Tony Robbins thing, I'll link it in the down below if I can figure that out. That's the next thing I need to start doing, is getting all that stuff figured out. But for this 30-day challenge, I'm just kind of focusing on getting the videos done, and all the other stuff I'll do once I'm done here. But we're almost there, only a couple more days, and then I'll keep creating content no matter what. I'll just figure it out once we get done with 30 days. 30 days is just to get me going and give me a challenge to get it done. So just challenge yourself to do this for 21 days to get yourself off on the right foot, doing some light movement, maybe even some mindfulness meditation, some journaling. Even ask yourself, even journal, even write down two or three things you're grateful for every day. Two or three things you like about yourself, two or three things you like to do. Just writing these things down and getting your day off started in the right direction just totally changes the energy of your day. So I encourage everyone just to, maybe take that challenge of trying to do this for 21 days and see what happens. And let me know if you do. So, because I guarantee that, you can't guarantee anything, but most of the I would say mostly that you will see a change in the way you feel every day if you do that every day. So again, I just want to keep getting this stuff going so I can help more people and like teach people more stuff, have impact on people. I want to be able to show people ways to be better and get better, because if I can do it, anybody can do it. So like and subscribe to the videos. I want to get this stuff keep going. Share them with whoever you can. More people, the better. That way we can just keep building, and then I can keep doing this more, and then keep teaching people, that anything's possible if you just focus and put your mind to it, and just, maybe start making some daily little changes like this. So, all right, have a good one.